वेलकम वेलकम जनता, क्या हाल है? वेलकम दोस्तों, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम दोस्तों, क्या हाल है? एक सेकंड भाई, क्या तकलीफ है इसको? हाँ यार, कसम से क्या दिक्कत है? वेलकम वेलकम, क्या हाल है जनता? कैसे हो दोस्तों? ओ,
Squeezed out and also feels like there's not
क्या हाल है
as much
जनता? कैसी है
swing
दोस्तों? वेलकम
towards him
वेलकम
getting the
गाइस,
football back in. But let's have a look at
वेलकम टू द
Georgetown.
स्ट्रीम दोस्तों।
He gets some shape or some help off the pitch.
On debut, does bowl
एक
that one
सेकंड
early.
दोस्तों।
That's why they feel he will be an asset to this England side. Josh Tongue, because he's a wicket taker, bowls that fuller length, brings the stumps into play, gives it a chance to move, and can bowl decent pace. He's going to need to be at his best to get Shubman Gill out. Look at that record, DK. That's quite incredible. Nearly 60, 65 ODIs.
I saw your eyes pop out when you saw those stats. You were amazed, isn't it, at how good his stats are?
I couldn't believe it, to be honest. I've seen numbers like that. Outstanding. He's a classy player. I saw a lot of him last summer in the Test match series here. Double 100 here at Edgbaston.
Okay, give me a sec भाई।
Well, the word class has just been said. And that was all that.
Oh.
Exquisite yet again from Shubman Gill. Onto the pads, on it like a flash.
वेलकम वेलकम जनता, क्या हाल है? ओ भाई ओ भाई, गिल भाई ने 3 बॉल पे 8 रन। वाह गिल, वाह भाई वाह। लस्सी लस्सी।
Oh, bounce. The extra bounce. Played with soft hands, lands short of gully.
Josh Tongue, one of his biggest strengths is the ability to get good batters out. Had the best of Steven Smith quite a few times in the Test series. You can bank on him to get a few big wickets in this series as well. Off length, a little bit of extra bounce.
In the air,
आउट हो गया गिल। वो
brilliant effort from Will Jackson.
नहीं हो गया, अल्लाह सॉरी सॉरी, मैं कुछ और कर रहा था। हाय भाई, मेरे को लगा भाई गया भाई गिल।
DK, the batters are struggling
लेजिट
to
भाई,
control that sort of shot.
आई थॉट हो गया भाई इसका गेम।
Didn't get close enough to the ball. Also, the first couple of shots that he played were fuller balls. He flicked rather nonchalantly. Must have got his confidence going. But on the offside, when the ball is slightly further out from you, you need to wait on it a little bit more. You tend to push at it if you're not set enough. Sure, he'll make that adjustment.
ओ गिल भाई, अरे 4 फ्री का,
That'll be wides.
क्या बात है गिल भाई।
Actually, Shubman Gill's
फ्री के
moved
4 रन मिल
to
रहे
the
हैं।
leg side. Josh Tongue
लेट्स
tried
गो
to
चल।
follow him, but had no chance.
Well, that's a great move from Shubman Gill. Having the intent to probably take him down and walking into the ball, or rather stepping out into the ball, and Josh Tongue doing the right thing, trying to follow the batter there. I like what I'm seeing. Shubman Gill as a captain asserting himself, wanting to play an aggressive brand of cricket. Good to see.
हाईलाइट चली गई दोस्तों.
16 for none.
As a captain, a young captain, when you have the likes of Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli in your team, and he's taken over the mantle from someone like Rohit Sharma, you want to stamp your own authority as a leader as well. In the Test team, I think he's done that quite nicely.
हाईलाइट चली गई
Coming into
दोस्तों.
his own in this format, the ODI as well. He's always been a solid ODI player. The numbers never mattered.
लाइट ले रही जनता. लाइट आ जाए जल्दी नहीं तो स्ट्रीम ओवर भाई.
But it's great to see Shubman Gill handling the pressures of international captaincy so far with absolute aplomb. Had a lovely press conference yesterday.
भाई रोहित रोहित भाई प्लीज.
Very confident, very sure about what he said. Presented the case as well as he could. He also said there should be more triangulars, quadrangulars in the near future. So there are one or two teams always playing away, so the standard of cricket improves, and there's enough for teams to play with. Were you a fan of triangulars, quadrangulars in those days when it happened?
Well, yeah, it's just finding time in the schedule for that to happen. It does feel like ODI cricket is becoming more of a focus to these teams with the World Cup 16 months away.
रोहित शर्मा. लेट्स गो 4 रन बहुत तगड़ा.
If he's got enough to get to the
2
bases,
रन पे है भाई. 2 रन है भाई.
pull that in.
लेट्स गो रोहित भाई. यस सर.
Very stylish shot.
3 रन है. 2. ओह नाइस.
Sharma's cover drive when you think about him.
रोहित 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 रोहित.
He does make it look easy.
रोहित रोहित रोहित.
To say over and over again.
रोहित रोहित रोहित.
To play the shot. Jafra Archer hasn't found the swing.
रोहित
Yet.
रोहित
Coming back in,
रोहित.
not so much.
I do feel to Sharma that it's the ball nipping back towards that off stump to maybe trap on the crease LBW bowled that you look for the majority of the time, and then the one that holds up can catch the fine edge. I think he's so stylish through the offside. Yes, powerful off his legs if you get into mid and leg stump, but if you can nip the ball back from fourth stump, pretty much to any batter in the world. But
रोहित 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 रोहित.
look at that bounce. Wonderful bounce from Archer. England will just be hopeful that can just catch the edge.
The last couple just straightening after bouncing. Rohit Sharma almost following it through. The extra bounce, as we've been speaking about all day, is coming back to the triangular or quadrangular topic. Imagine if in Australia, South Africa was there as a third team, it'll make for a serious
रोहित.
probably in a year where there's more focus on white ball cricket, or rather T20 cricket.
रोहित भाई 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 रोहित भाई. नाइस नाइस नाइस.
Probably cut down on a few T20s and focus a lot more on the ODIs. I mean, that would give an opportunity. And always when you play a triangular, there's always more jeopardy. That's what you'd want. So try and get as close to the pressure as you would feel in a big knockout game in a World Cup.
रोहित भाई आखिरी बॉल प्लीज आराम से झेल लेना प्लीज भगवान जी.
What I don't like is
रोहित भाई प्लीज आराम से.
semi-final, and it might be your first ever knockout game.
रोहित भाई प्लीज आराम से खेलना प्लीज रोहित भाई. रोहित 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 रोहित. थैंक यू भाई भगवान जी.
Still movement in this surface, but India survive 18 for none.
रोहित भाई आराम से खेलो भाई. रोबोट आराम से. नाइस शॉट.
Beautiful shot yet again. Only 7 balls in, but he looks in good touch. Shubman Gill, I've seen him at Wimbledon, at the F1. Where else has he been?
The FIFA World Cup. The problem right now is I don't know what's AI and what's real. I have a feeling I've seen him in America. He did go to the Soccer World Cup.
I think I saw a picture of him next to Ronaldinho, maybe. I think.
Correct. That's exactly the same picture. We both could have been tricked there.
Goodbye, Rohit.
Obviously been doing some training and netting in between these sporting visits.
Doesn't look like it. I don't know where he'd probably end up playing in America. At least the places that he went to. I don't know if MLC is happening there. But yes, it doesn't look like he's out of touch though. He had a couple of web
Rohit,
sessions with the teacher that he was
Rohit.
on.
Good. Please, good. Rohit, Rohit, Rohit. Noise, noise.
He was sitting right next to Sachin Tendulkar in Wimbledon while watching. He missed your company there, but yeah,
Goodbye, please.
good match
Rohit
indeed.
bhai. दोस्तों एकदम एब्सोल्यूट सिनेमा चैट एब्सोल्यूट सिनेमा एब्सोल्यूट सिनेमा दोस्तों रोहित भाई छक्का मार दो पुल शॉट पुल शॉट पुल शॉट पुल शॉट आ रहा है दोस्तों पुल शॉट आ रहा है चैट पुल शॉट ओ नो नो अभी आएगा दोस्तों अभी आएगा चैट पुल शॉट आएगा चैट
Shubman Gill would definitely be aware of what a Josh Tongue does, but not so much Rohit Sharma. Josh Tongue played against India in the Test series last summer. Rohit Sharma wasn't a part of it, so he'll be playing him for the first time, assessing him, seeing what he
चैट पुल
does.
शॉट आ रहा
I'm
है
sure
पुल
he's seen a lot
शॉट
of videos. That's something he always does, preps well.
चैट पुल शॉट चैट Ooh, no problem, no problem, no problem.
A nice position. 240 to win, that he doesn't need to force the game either. He can assess conditions, he can take responsibility to say, look, if I'm there at the end, we win the game. There's obviously occasions if you're chasing 350 or more that you have to go after a bowler that you might not seen much of early in a spell, but he can use all his experience. He knows he'll find the back boundary naturally.
Challenge, goodbye. Nice, what a shot.
But there is movement there. 19 for none.
That's a very underutilized fielder, the gully fielder in white ball cricket. You rarely see it. You either see a slip or you see one of them in the 30 yards stopping a boundary. But that gully fielder, it can be a bit nervy if you're a batter. You like to ride it down to third man and you see a guy just there. You have to be very conscious of what you do as the ball comes towards you.
This was a position England's best batter, number 3, Joe Root. I always think it's a position that teams could use to him. That gully, fine gully fielder. It stops a one, but if it bounces a little bit, it could carry there and be a wicket-taking position. Feels a position for more the field players, if that makes any sense. You get players who whack it around, but the Rohit Sharmas, the Gills are field players who can guide the ball into gaps. It does feel that you can hold someone on strike, having that fine gully in.
We call them touch players back in India. The ones who just like to not bludgeon a ball, probably just play it nice and smooth with the flow. Shubman Gill can bludgeon a pull shot, I can tell
Check
you.
it out.
Very good pull shot.
India is winning the game, no problem. Yes, sir.
You know
Please
that the
light आ जाए
bounces
मेरे
off
घर की.
length is constantly hitting the sticker of your bat. Off length all through the day. There's been something for the fast bowlers to work with in terms of bounce. Have a look at where it hits Shubman Gill's bat here.
Oh,
Middle of the sticker.
Yeah, And the batters
भाई
are jerky.
बढ़िया बॉलिंग हो रही है, जैसे इंडिया की हो रही थी वैसे ही हो रही है।
Shock when it
बस
doesn't
इंडिया के टाइम पे
quite
भाई
go
उनने
smoothly as
अच्छा
expected.
मारा पर एंड में बीच में आग दिया था।
It's like a misjudgment.
भाई 6 विकेट से कहाँ तक ले गया भाई
At
टारगेट।
all, probably by everybody on this surface, because you arrive at Edgbaston with the stats suggesting how good it is for batting and the scores being very high. England have scored 400 here, and then England win the toss and bat with 3 spinners in the side, and it lifts for the faster bowlers. I don't think anyone was
दोस्तों
necessarily expecting this surface just to have this extra bounce that's been consistent throughout the day. England get themselves in trouble, sort of saved a little bit by a partnership between Joe Root and Liam Dawson at the back end, but I don't think anyone saw this pitch playing like this. And there's
बड़ा
that bounce
शॉट है
over the
भाई,
wrist
क्या
played by
तगड़ा
Shubman
शॉट है।
Gill down to third man, to the right of third man, so we'll pick up 2, but we've seen that sort of
2
jerkiness
रन
from the batters
बढ़िया,
as
नाइस
well
नाइस।
in the ODI. But I can't believe England would have played Adil Rashid, Liam Dawson and Will Jacks if they knew this pitch was going to bounce like
दोस्तों
they
लाइक
did.
बैकिंग
Really, they've
दोस्तों।
only got Jofra Archer and Josh Tongue to use the surface like they'd like to.
इंडिया जीतेगा,
And maybe Shubman Gill
इंडिया जीतेगा।
playing very carefully.
Well, I hope they do, because the trickiest part is to play out the new ball. England, in fact, actually got past the new ball, and then when they lost the first wicket, the score of 61, it felt like, okay, probably just the one, but then ended up losing 4 more, and they were 80 for 5 in a matter of 26 deliveries, and that was a big
जीतेगा भाई, जीतेगा,
change for England and
इंडिया
India,
जीतेगा।
making sure that they kept bowling their fast bowlers as much as they could, and they had 3 tall, quick fast bowlers though.
प्लीज नाइस।
Bit of fielding. Sam Curran. Calm start from the Indian batters here, moving on to 22.
Oh my God, 7. Hey, रोहित भाई, रोहित भाई, रोहित भाई, रोहित भाई, रोहित भाई, रोहित भाई।
Short.
अप्पा,
All the way to
गिल ने
six.
मारा, वाह।
Maybe slightly off the top edge, but no danger down there.
Well, well, well. Just have a look at where this ball goes for a six. The angle, it's behind square.
बड़ा
What that
शॉट है
means?
भाई,
It means the batters use the pace of the ball nicely.
सच अ
This
गुड
is what
शॉट है भाई।
should have ideally been done in T20s as well. Now you know the value of someone like Shubman Gill, who knows how to take on high pace.
वेलकम 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 दोस्तों, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम चैट।
Yeah, it was just not quite at the
क्या
right
हाल है
mark
दोस्तों?
from Josh Tongue. It was slightly leg side with that angle, angling over leg stump, so Shubman Gill get inside and help him on its way. But if this ball is more at the shoulder or the badge of the helmet, it's harder to control, whereas Shubman Gill
भाई
can
भाई क्या
control that
तगड़ा शॉट था भाई, पुल शॉट।
from the sponsor's logo.
पुल शॉट ऑनर के सामने एक पुल शॉट दिखा दिया भाई।
He deliberately just goes
नाइस।
up thinking, okay, well, I can hit that for 6. Good player, the short ball, quick onto that. Pulls
क्या
it off quickly.
सिंगल सिंगल। अरे भाई चल कोई ना।
The good players of short ball also get into the line a lot more, so they're able to control with their hands. If it bounces above a certain height, like you said, up to the bats, they have the control to either duck under it or probably just swivel with the ball. But if you stay beside the line, then you can only use the pace on the offside. It's very hard to use the pace on the leg side, because then you always have to score in front. The closer the ball is to you, towards your head, that's when you can use the pace of the ball.
क्या हुआ भाई,
Beautifully
एक और चार। ओ भाई गिल भाई,
pinged on
क्या
the
कर
bat.
रहा है, नाइस भाई। चलो प्रेशर तो कम कर रहा है रोहित से।
Short ball meant
दैट इज
persistence as
सच ए
well.
गुड गेम।
Over pitches,
कम
punches
से
it
कम
both
भाई
sides.
प्रेशर लो कर रहा है भाई बस.
This would definitely compete for
यस
the
सर.
Player of the Day
प्रेशर
certificate.
लो होना
Ball
चाहिए
is
भाई
reversed
रोहित
well
सर.
on length. Shubman Gill just off the back foot, transfer of weight. That's a special shot. Not everybody can do that. Just a punch.
उफ, 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 उफ. क्या सिंगल लेगा. नाइस. चलो आखिरी बॉल है. आराम से कर दो भाई.
Dare I ask, DK, watching Shubman Gill, just seeing his ODI record, knowing how good a player he is in the Test match format, why wouldn't he be in the T20 side?
I thought you were my friend. You looks like you want me to get into trouble, don't you? All of India is listening. All of the world is watching. It's a good question. A lot of people are asking, but in all fairness, I think Abhishek Sharma and Sanju have done really well. And the youth and exuberance, not that he's old, but of Vaibhav Suryavanshi caught everybody's eye. For a second, I thought you were Michael Atherton just sitting right next to me because that's what he's done all summer. Ask me tough questions. We'll come back to it. 32 for no loss.
चलो रोहित का स्ट्राइक आ गया दोस्तों.
Blooper Bob. Today total arriving at £75,000. Wonderful support here at Edgbaston. Prostate cancer is the most common cancer in men. Text 10 to 70843. Left all the way, clipped
ब्रो
away.
रोहित शर्मा एक और 4 रन.
Of a length from Jofra here.
11.
Rohit Sharma so quick onto that length. Starting to flow for India.
The Natraja shot, as we call it in India. Lovely pickup.
11.
The what shot? DK? Explain that to me again. Are you going to show me a picture? That's not overly useful for the viewers, I don't think. Are you expecting me to explain this from your picture? Yeah, I've still got no idea.
It's a pose of a
Let's
peacock
go those
on
doll.
stage, and that's exactly like one leg up, a 45-degree angle. And I don't think I can explain any better. If you want to, I'll send you the Google image. Have a look at it yourself. That is exactly what it looks like, a Nataraja shot. Therefore,
भाई क्या
we'll
शॉट
stop it
मारता.
there if we can't. Just
शॉट
a
था क्या
picture
फुल
of a
शॉट.
Nataraja shot.
Let's go. Such a good shot भाई. भाई Gill. Oh.
Oh, beauty. Beauty from Archer. Makes it so
Shouldn't.
dangerous when he gets that ball to move away because you're expecting with the angle for it to come back, and you see Shubman Gill just follows it with his hands.
हाँ. अर्चर का बता. मैं भी ये आखिरी ओवर दे सकता. इसके बाद शायद ओवर ना मिला अर्चर को. हाँ. क्या तगड़ा
Well
शॉट है
offside,
भाई.
won't go to the
4
boundary.
रन.
It's one of those
शॉट.
pitches that you can time the ball nicely on.
2 रन.
Just in between it, you
नाइस.
get
आखिरी बॉल होंगी मे भी
players who
आर्चर
are
की फर्स्ट स्पेल की.
And you need to be
जहाँ
very
तक.
confident to be playing these kind of shots. Tall on the crease,
It should be the
shape of the
last
ball, in complete control.
last बॉल ऑफ आर्चर। आर्चर की आखिरी बॉल होगी। एट गॉट एंडेड। ओ 4 रन के लिए बड़ा गुड शॉट है भाई। बचा लिया, 3 रन तो मिलना है।
Only two, in fact. Looked like he timed it beautifully across the square, but Will Jacks pulled it in. 43 for none. Well, a terrific start made by India in this run chase. It's not a huge target, 259 by today's standards.
दोस्तों
Not hugely challenging, but the pitch has offered something for the seamers all day. England's problem is that
रोहित
they've only
भाई
got
सैम
three.
करन आ गया। मैंने बोला था ना भाई
Third is
वर्ड्स
Sam
चेंज होने
Curran,
वाला
who
है,
you'd say
बट इन्होंने
is more of a force
उसका
feeder
चौथा
for
ओवर
the
नहीं करा।
Indians rather than a
वैसे अगला ओवर भी चेंज
performance
जोफ्रा का तो
fit
नहीं होगा।
to try and break this very dangerous partnership. Rohit on
रोहित
11, Shubman Gill just starting to
रोहित रोहित
look
रोहित
as he did in
रोहित
the Test
रोहित
match here last year, rather majestic.
रोहित 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 चलो।
Good afternoon, NASA.
Yeah, good afternoon, Ash.
रोहित सर
Just a joy to watch some of these
सर
Indian batters just time the ball.
सर
If you go back to the T20s and less experienced batters in English conditions, trying to thrash hard at balls that were bouncing, and just watch these two how they play a ball around about waist high. Gill off the back foot, punching it, pulling it. Same with Rohit. Rohit may well charge Sam Curran. Slightly different type of bowler, shorter, skiddier. He likes to use his feet.
नाइस रोहित भाई।
Well, England had options if they wanted to change the balance of their side because the likes of Gus Atkinson,
रोहित शर्मा आउट। चलना भाई चलना, नहीं हुआ आउट, चलना।
squad, he was here
रोए मत भाई,
bowling on the outfield.
नहीं हो रहा रोहित आउट,
We've
चलना।
obviously not seen him
हाँ बड़ा
play in
रोहित आउट,
matches.
तेरी ऐसी तैसी।
There he is.
अगर गलती से आउट हुआ ना रोहित, तेरी खान फाड़ दूंगा भाई, समझा? मम्मी प्लीज प्लीज।
He does charge, but only as far as Harry Brook at mid. It is Curran, first change, who does the damage here and breaks open this opening partnership.
Well, you could see it coming, really. The change of bowler, and Rohit Sharma, you just felt would use his feet and try and charge Curran. He did, but he worked against an angle. Left armers going across you.
क्या था ये?
Much more
क्या
difficult to hit
था
over
भाई?
mid-on.
क्यों?
The change to Curran has been a good
क्या
one.
था? क्यों था? क्या जरूरत थी रोहित भाई?
Rohit Sharma departs.
क्या था?
He
क्या
goes
था?
to 11. It is
था
43 for 1.
खाने विराट कोहली ऐसी की तैसी,
There's a little ripple of applause
ऐसी की
for
तैसी
Rohit
सबकी।
to make